Today's eMoney tip of the week is on presentation mode. We love using this feature, and we find a lot of times when we're training other advisors on eMoney that they're not utilizing this tool to the best of their ability. Every single time on our team, if we are ever in a client meeting, we want to make sure we're utilizing this fantastic tool. So what is it? You're going to notice when you come into a client profile, down in the bottom right hand corner, you're going to see two buttons: Start Presenting and Share Screen. When you click to Start Presenting, as I just did, you're going to notice the top up here changed. I'm going to hit Stop Presenting again to show why this is important. So we're going to leave present mode. You're going to notice your home screen, clients, connections. You might not think it's important to hide these. But what happens if inside of a meeting there's an error in your computer and eMoney shuts down, or you click the X button in the corner and you have to get back in eMoney? Whenever you launch eMoney, it's not going to get back to the place you were at. It's going to come to the home screen. And so if you have to restart eMoney in front of that client, guess what's going to end up happening? Your client's going to see all of your assets under management. They're going to see over here in your financial feed client names. And then if you go to search for them, they're going to see other client names. Or if you click how a lot of people do, just because you're used to doing, you click on clients, they're going to see a whole bunch of clients' names. That's not great for client privacy, and that's not a great way to build trust with clients. So one of the things we're going to want to make sure is we get in the habit of, not only when we're in a client meeting, to always be in this start presenting mode, but our big tip for this is we always stay in presenting mode. Now, if you've seen in my eMoney tutorials, you're going to notice I'm not in present mode a lot because I'm doing these tutorials to teach you the system. But I can tell you, whenever I'm done recording this tutorial for today, I will hit that present button. I try to stay in this at all possible times because I can do a lot of things I need to do on a client profile. I can go look up the facts. I can go and plan their plan. I can create an advanced plan for this particular client. Why do we always do this? Because of best habits. Because here's the great part. If you leave this in presenting mode and you click out of eMoney and you come back, it's going to come to a screen that looks like this. And now I'm forced that screen to come up. But if you log back into eMoney, when you logged out, if you were in present mode, this is what you see. There's no home screen. Yes, you can kind of see the home screen back there, but a client can't make out any name. They can't make out what your AUM is. And so it goes right back. They're going to see a client name here. That's going to be the last client you were in. The other great part about this is when you're in a client meeting, sometimes you're going to want to switch to a sample client. We use sample clients a lot of times to illustrate a point to our clients. So if I want to switch to one of my favorite sample clients we use is outside of Pam and Jim Helper, we do Don and Betty Draper. Now they only saw a client potential name, but they didn't even know if it was my client or a sample client that it's searching for there, and it goes right into the sample client. This is such a great feature, and I can't encourage you enough to use this for your client privacy, but I also can't encourage you enough to just get this habit of every time you exit eMoney, go down here. If you're not in present mode, go to start presenting. You only need to leave this if you're doing some type of analytics for your book, you're working on connections, you're working on some of the integrations. You can do a vast majority of your financial planning all within inside the present mode. We hope this tip helped educate and empower you to do more plans for your clients so that you can impact more lives through financial planning. If you have some great tips we don't know about, we'd love to hear about them. If you have a better way of doing what we just showed you, we'd love to hear about that, because we are a noble profession, and together we can elevate the profession.